welcome to French Fried Trains. Today, we're going to be building this BNSF ET44C4. And this is one of the new Tier 4 Gevos, and we haven't built one of these in a long time. And we haven't done one in BNSF colors yet, so that's what I figured we'd do today. So let's get right into the build. So as usual, the first step is to take a dark oak stair for the rear coupler, and we'll attach that up. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block down, 3 polished flagstone on the bottom middle, and an upside down polished flagstone stair facing outward on either side. Then 5 polished blackstone above it. In front of this, a 3 block tall T-shape in the middle, and hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. In front of that, a 5x3 of polished blackstone coming out to each side of the tracks. Then we're going to put 3 smooth quartz slabs coming up this gap for stairs, and 3 on this side here. Then a dark oak button on either side back here, and then open a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler. Then 3 oak slabs on this top middle. Then we're going to come in front of this, skip 1 block forward from it, and get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then we're going to do 2 rows of 5 stone brick slabs on the upper hitbox coming out to each side. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, and another 2 rows of 5 stone brick slabs on the upper hitbox. Then a final set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gate into the ends of these wheels and into the ends of the wheels down here. Then come up on this second layer, and we're going to fill the top middle 3 with polished andesite block down the length of the truck. We'll come out 1 block past the fence gates on this end, and then put 3 across the bottom. Then coming off the bottom one, we're going to put a row of upside down, outward facing, polished andesite stairs coming forward, and that'll be 15 blocks long in total. Once you have 15, 3 polished andesite on this end, and then same thing on this side, 15 upside down polished andesite stairs coming back to frame in the fuel tank on this side here. Then we'll come up top and continue filling this top middle 3 with polished andesite and bring that to the front of the fuel tank. We'll stop right here for now, skip 1 block forward from this down on the rails, and get another wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then same as before, 2 rows of stone brick slabs on the upper hitbox, 5 wide. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, and another 2 rows of stone brick slabs, 5 wide on the upper hitbox. Then a final set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gate into the ends of the wheels here, and into the ends of the wheels at this end here. Then we'll continue filling the top middle 3 on the second layer with polished andesite, and we'll stop above these fence gates right here. In front of that, we're going to do a 5x3 of polished blackstone block coming out to each side. Then in front of that, a 3 block tall T-shape in the middle, hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. In front of that, on the bottom middle, 3 polished blackstone stairs like this, then an upside down stair facing outward at either side. Above that, we're going to do a block in the center and 2 forward-facing upside-down stairs on either side of it. Then 3 smooth quartz slabs coming up this gap for stairs, 3 on this side, and 3 oak slabs on this top middle. Take a dark oak stair out for the coupler, turn around, stack it up to this second middle block. Under it, we're going to put a sideways dark oak fence gate, and open a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler here. Now come through on the sides of the truck. Everywhere there's a wheel, put a hopper in front of it. Same thing for these wheels back here. Then we'll do the other side. And 1 more corner to go, hoppers in front of these wheels up here. Then come back through and put a single stone brick slab above each of the 3 hoppers. Same thing here. Then do the other side. And up here. Then my front end is facing the void out here, making this the conductor side. So on the conductor side, a full row of polished andesite on top of the fuel tank up here, and a brewing stand at the back. Then on this side of brewing stand at the back, 2 polished andesite here, and 3 polished andesite on the front of it. Then we're going to do 4 sideways anvils here, and 5 here for air tanks. Then a crimson button in the center. Then on the front of this right here, a crimson button, a crimson sign, and a skeleton skull. Then back here, a crimson button on the back. Then we'll come over to this side here. We're going to skip 2 from the front of the fuel tank and do a crimson button, then skip another block and a crimson button, skip another block and a player head. Then at the back of the fuel tank, skip 2 and a crimson sign. Then on the front of the fuel tank on this side, we're going to hang a bell right here. Then we're going to take grindstones, 1 here and here, and same thing on the other side for the brake cylinders. Then we'll come and do it at the back, so 1 here and 1 here, and same thing aligned on the other side. Then we'll fill the rest of these gaps here and here and back here with chains, just like that. And we repeat the process up here, so a chain here, chain here, chain here and here, and here and here. Now we're going to come up top and fill this top middle 3 on the 3rd layer end to end with polished andesite block. Then on this top outside edge, on the upper hitbox, we're going to go end to end every other block with polished blackstone slab. And we'll do the same thing on this side, polished blackstone slab up here, on the upper hitbox, every other block. Bring that down to the other end. Then we're going to go down both sides again and fill all the gaps between them up here with oak slabs on both sides. Now we'll come back up front and start working on the cab. We're going to take out a B nest here, and we're going to be on the 3rd block back from the end. Turn this way so the holes are backwards. Put 1 here and 3 on this side, then 1 on each side behind it. Come up here, put a door in this gap, then an orange concrete here, polished blackstone, 2 orange concrete. Then an orange concrete on this top center, and on either side of that we're going to do an outward facing polished blackstone stair. Then behind this, an orange concrete on top of each side, 3 polished blackstone on this top center, and a forward facing polished blackstone stair on either side like that. Then we're going to come back here. On this side, an inward facing B nest, skip 2, and then another one. On this side, 4 inward facing B nests. In this gap here, we're going to put 2 sideways observers. Then above it on each side, we're going to do 4 orange concrete. Then above that, orange concrete in each of the 4 corners, and 2 polished blackstone on each side of the center. Then across here, 2 cyan stained glass, orange concrete, 2 stained glass. Then 2 cyan stained glass panes on each side, and an orange concrete behind them. Then on this top middle, we're going to fill the middle in 3 wide and 4 long with orange concrete here. Above the windows, 4 outward facing acacia wood stairs on either side of the top here. Now at the back of the cab, coming off the top middle, we're going to do 7 polished blackstone up the center, then 2 cobbled deep slate, and 2 iron bars on either side of the cobbled deep slate. Then we'll come up here. On this side, we'll start from the front, 2 polished blackstone right here, then 2 sideways observers, then 3 polished blackstone. Then the other side is slightly different over here. On this side, starting at the back, 2 polished blackstone, a sideways observer, a polished blackstone with a dark oak sign on the side of it, then another sideways observer, and then 2 polished blackstone. Then we'll come down underneath here, and on either side like this, we'll do a row of backward facing B nests so the holes aren't showing from the side, and bring that to the back of this section. Then on the next layer up, we're going to do a single layer of orange concrete to the back of that section on each side. Then up in this corner here, we're going to put a door. Then behind that, we're going to do a layer of orange concrete to the back. And then on this side, another layer of orange concrete. Then above that, we'll do another row of backward facing B-nests to the back of it on each side here to fill this in. Then under this door, 6 backward facing B-nests, and then a 7th one facing forward so you don't see the hole, and an orange concrete under the door. Then we'll come over and do this other side. On this side, we're going to bring backward facing B-nest till it's 1 block before the end of this section, then a forward facing one on the end so you don't see the hole. Then starting at the cab, we're going to do 7 orange concrete, and then another 7 above it. Then right here, 2 orange shulker boxes, and behind it on bottom, a polished deep slate wall. And we'll move down to the back. Back here on the 3rd block in the center, we're going to put a forward facing B-nest, and then 1 facing inward here and here. Then above that, we're going to do 2 layers of orange concrete. Then above that, we're going to do a bedrock on each side and an orange concrete in the center like this, because there's some vents back here, and then 3 polished blackstone on top of it. In front of this, in the middle, we're going to run a line of 8 cobbled deep slate coming forward, and we're going to raise that up in the middle so it's 3 blocks tall. Then on this side, starting at the back, 3 deep slate tile walls. In front of it, we're going to do an inward facing B-nest on bottom, orange concrete above it, orange shulker box above that, and close a trapdoor in the middle for the brake wheel. Then in front of that, 2 columns of 3 deep slate tile walls. Then in front of that, we're going to do 2 inward facing B-nests on the bottom here. Above that, 2 iron bars. Above that, 2 orange concrete. In front of that, 3 deep slate tile walls. And I'm realizing a mistake here. I did 3 orange concrete at the front here. It should be a B-nest on bottom and 2 orange concrete above it here. Then we're going to come up top above it here, and we're going to do a row of backward facing B-nests across this section so you don't see the holes. Then we'll do this side, which is going to be slightly different here. We're going to do 3 deep slate tile walls at the back, skip 2 columns of deep slate tile walls, skip 2, and 3 at the front. Then in these gaps on the bottoms, we're going to put 2 inward facing B-nests on each gap. In the middles, 2 iron bars. And on the tops, 2 orange concretes. Then same as the other side up here, a row of backward facing B-nests. Then we actually need to take off the 2 polished blackstone blocks on each side that were above where the 2 bedrock blocks are here. Then we're going to take polished blackstone stair facing outward on either side of this middle top block, and then a polished blackstone slab on each outside edge. Then in front of this on the top center, we're going to run a line of polished blackstone blocks to the front of this section. Then at the front of this, a polished blackstone stair facing outward on either side up here, and then a polished blackstone slab on each outside edge. Then right behind it here, we're going to do 2 deep slate tile stairs on either side, and then 2 deep slate tile slabs on the outside edges. Then we'll do a single polished blackstone stair on either side again, and then a polished blackstone slab on the outside. Then we'll fill the rest of this with deep slate tile stairs here and on this side. And then on these outer edges, we'll do 5 deep slate tile slabs on each side like this. Once that's done, we're actually going to come over to this side, and we're going to knock out these 2 blocks up here. We're going to put a cobbled deep slate in this middle top and 2 right here, and then do a 2x2 of iron bars. Then under where this sticks out here, we're going to put 4 polished blackstone slabs, Then behind that, we're going to do 5 upside down acacia stairs. And then under this overhang on the back here, we're going to put 2 polished blackstone slabs. Same thing here, 2 polished blackstone slabs here. Then 4 underneath this on the front. And in this gap, 5 upside down acacia stairs. Now this radiator section on these tier 4s are really tall. So on this whole section on this top middle, we're going to add a layer of polished blackstone slabs to give it the triangular shape and height. Then we'll come in front of this and we'll fill in the rest of the sides. So we're going to put sideways BNSF so you don't see the holes all the way to the front on each side. Then we're going to fill all the rest of these sides in with 2 layers of orange concrete. Then above that, we're going to do a row of sideways BNSF so you don't see the holes on each side again. Just like that. Then on this side right here, a polished blackstone stair, skip a block, another one. Put a smoker in here for the exhaust. In the middle, 3 polished blackstone blocks and 3 stairs on this side. Then up here, 3 backward facing polished blackstone stairs. Fill this middle with polished blackstone blocks. 2 rows of polished blackstone slabs here. Open back-to-back dark oak fence gates for the horn in the center here. And fill the rest of this up here with polished blackstone slabs. Next, we're going to do our railings, so take out birch fences to start off here. Right here on the front, we're going to come up by 4. Then right here, we're going to go up 3, over 1, and up 2. Copy it on the other side. So right here, up 3, over 1, up 2, and then right here, up by 4. Then take out oak fence, 2 oak fences here, 2 here. We're going to repeat that pattern at the back, so go back to birch fence back here. Here we're going to come up 4. Here we're going to come up 3, over 1, up 2. Same thing on this side. We're going to come up 3, over 1, and up 2. And here up 4. Switch to oak fence, 2 here, 2 here. Then switch to a dark oak fence. Connect it up right here and start bringing it forward up this walkway. When we get right here, we're going to come up by 1 and start bringing it over again. Then right here, up 1 and over 2. Then we got to do the other side. So come down to the back here with your dark oak fence. Connect it up right here and start bringing it forward. When we get here in front of this wall, we're going to come up 2, then over 2, then up 1, and then over until it connects up with the cab up here. And I accidentally placed a fence down here. Then we're going to take out white stained glass panes. And we're going to put 1 on the side here for a mirror, and 1 on this side here. Then we'll do black carpet, a T-shape on this nose up here, and then 1 on each of these corners of the nose. Then a T-shape on this front porch. Come behind it on this side, black carpet all down this box up here, and then crouch and get it on these 2 shulker boxes. Then come behind here and bring black carpet all the way down this walkway to the back of the locomotive. Then in this corner of black carpet, a T-shape on the back porch, 2 on this side, and bring it forward all the way up this side. Then we'll put it up on these BNSFs and in front of this door here. Then we're going to come up on the front on top of the cab. On the front, we're going to do 3 orange carpet, then 3 acacia trapdoors. Behind it, orange carpet in the center, 3 acacia trapdoors. Then we're going to come in and grab an orange candle here. And we're going to put an orange candle on either side of this middle back here. Then behind this, we're going to fill this whole section 3 wide with black carpet to cover all these vents up here. Bring it right down to here. Now we're going to come into a loom with an orange banner and black dye. We're going to put a vertical on both sides, then a horizontal on top, bottom, and middle. New banner. Vertical on both sides again, and a diagonal. New banner. A diagonal, then a horizontal on top and bottom. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on the middle, horizontal on top. Switch to orange dye, and we're going to put an orange border around all 4 of these letter banners. Then we're going to come place this, and we're going to come starting on the orange right in front of where the horn is and put BNSF. We'll do the same thing on the other side, except back here we'll start right behind where the horn is and put BNSF. Now come up front, we're going to put a glow item frame with glowstone on either side of these fences for ditch lights. Then a glow item frame with glowstone on the nose for the headlight. Then up top above the windows on either side, we're going to do a dark oak sign with 3750. Then we'll hit those with white dye and a glow ink sac. Now we'll come down to the rear end. Back here on this top middle, we're going to do glow item frame with glowstone and one on each of these fences down here. Then we're going to take out a dark oak sign and we're going to put it on these very outside edges up here with 3750. And then same thing over here. Then we'll hit both of those signs with white dye and a glowing sac. Now we'll do the interior, so come on in through the nose door. In this corner we'll put an end portal right here, then stack smooth sandstone slabs up to the window here and on this side. On the side, stack the slabs up 2 blocks tall, 2 blocks tall on the back middle, and use the slabs in the center to make a staircase coming down, and then 2 blocks tall on this side. Back here, a blast furnace and a glowstone. Then a stair on each side for seats. Over here a slab. On the top middle, a glow item frame with an end crystal. And on the right hand side, a lever. Then we'll come down here, turn around, and put a door right here. And then the interior is done. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our BNSF ET44C4 Tier 4 Jibo. I hope you enjoyed the build here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.